Hey guys, what's going on? This is Jason, otherwise known as SA, otherwise known as the blogging rapper, here at you again with another product review. If you've been following my videos, you know me as the blogging rapper right here on this channel. And the purpose of these videos is to go over some financial opportunities that I'm getting into, as well as also for anyone that is into hip-hop music, rap music, who is looking forward to creating their own studio at home. As you can tell behind me, I have here, this is my office, this is my studio, and yeah, and that's my record label's logo right there in the back. And so today I'm going to be talking to you about some monitors. Okay, so if you're wanting to start your studio, there are some key things that you'll need in order to start recording at home. For all that information, you got to go to your you got to go back further into my YouTube channel, and I do basically an overview of my entire studio. These videos are just a breakdown of each piece of my equipment and explains to you why they're necessary and whatnot. In the last video, I actually talked to you about my keyboard, my MIDI keyboard. So if you want to check out what I had to say about that, how much it costs and everything, just go back a little bit, go to my channel and check it out from there. Alright, so what are monitors? What are they good for? And why do you need them? I sound like a telemarketer or whatever. Anyway, so first question, what are monitors? Alright, monitors are basically, at first glance, when I first got into all this, I thought, hey, these are nothing more than speakers. I can use any type of speakers, you know. I could just go to Best Buy and pick up, or even Walmart, pick up a cheap pair of speakers, hook it up to my computer, and that should do the job, right? Wrong. No, actually, you need something more than just regular computer speakers. You need reference monitors. And what reference monitors are is that they look like speakers, but they're more advanced. And what they do is that they show you the true sound of your recording. Now, you're going to need other things in order to determine the true sound of your recording, such as an interface, a computer with a good sound card, yada yada, all that stuff. But when it comes to mixing your vocals, or even just mixing the music, mixing the instruments, you're going to need reference monitors to know how it's going to sound. And the reason for that, here it is, here's the secret. The reason for that is because music and basically recordings, if you're doing vocals or whatever, it sounds different from device to device. So for instance, if you're listening to a song on your computer, it's going to sound different on those speakers than it does when you're listening to it from your headphones and when you're listening to it from your car. And in hip-hop, here's how it goes. In hip-hop, we have what's called East Coast music, we have West Coast, we have the Dirty South, okay, and then we have the Midwest. Essentially, how you can tell the difference between East Coast, West Coast, the Dirty South, and the Midwest is this. It's all about how they record. Or essentially, it's all about how they monitor their music. It's basically, it goes down to the drums. And the drums play a very important factor to the overall style and the sound of the music. In the Dirty South, we have 808s. You know, we have the sample drum beats, the stuff that is like da 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 da, like real fast. In the East Coast, we have the live drums. You know, we have the live hi-hats and everything, the bass drum and all that. The West Coast, kind of a mixture between the two. You know, and Midwest, it's a melange of basically all the styles. But essentially, that's all determined by the reference monitors, because the reference monitors tells you, you know, how accurate the sound is going to be overall. Your recording anyway. And I don't know why I got on this whole East Coast West Coast tangent, but essentially what's important is let's say you're going to be a rapper, right? You're going to start recording. Now you record your whole CD and you start selling it. Well, if you're in Texas, let's say, your style probably is going to be a Dirty South style. But are you just wanting to sell it to people from the Dirty South? Or do you want people from New York to listen to it? Do you want people from California to listen to it? The answer is yeah, you want everybody to listen to it, as many people as possible. So you have to understand that, okay, let me ask you this question. Depending on where you are, how do you see most people listen to their rap music? If you're in Texas, most people are listening to the rap music in the cars. With what? With the sound system that they got, the bass and all that. If you're in New York, how do you see most people listen to rap music there? Basically through headphones, right? Not many people drive cars, and when they do, it's one thing. But majority of listeners in New York and in the East Coast, they use public transportation. Therefore, they listen through headphones. And in the West Coast, is like I said, it's a mixture. But anyway, so you want to gear your music, you want to mix your music, you want it to sound passable and pleasing to the ear for the generic crowd, for everyone. So, if you're in Texas, you're gonna, automatically just mix your music to really get that nice bass sound, so that it'll be rattling in your trunk, it'll be rattling in your car. But if you got all that bass, it's gonna sound horrible to people on the East Coast who are listening through headphones. So you want a nice, even, all-around good mix. And therefore, in order to do that, you're going to need reference monitors to get a good, accurate reading on how your sound is going to come out. So that's already 7 minutes into the explanation. Let's go ahead and I'll show you my reference monitors, why I got them, why you need them, and even a live demonstration on how it is, okay? All right, so what I have here, these are the BX5As by my favorite brand in the world, M-Audio. M-Audio unfortunately got bought out by Avid, but you can still pick up all the M-Audio products. A lot of them are still labeled M-Audio, so I guess it's a slow transition. But this actually came two to a pack. I know a lot of reference monitors actually get sold one, so you have to buy them both, and one is like $300. These, I think, together were about $300 to $400. So really good.